Yesterday, apart from visiting the local school and the university, I had the opportunity to participate in bilateral discussions with the Secretary-General of the United Nations, with the Deputy Prime Minister of the UK and with the Prime Minister of Denmark. I also participated last night in the working dinner, which was the first session of the Nuclear Security Summit. Today I will be participating in the following sessions of the Nuclear Security Summit, and I will be taking the opportunity to report on Australia's progress in implementing the commitments we gave in Washington when the Nuclear Security Summit first met. We gave 3 commitments and we are in a position to say we have acquitted them all. First, we have ratified the Nuclear Terrorism Convention. We said we would do that and we've done it. That's an important convention because it requires nations to make every effort possible to protect radioactive materials. It enables cross-border investigations and extraditions, and it's an important part of the global architecture to prevent nuclear terrorism. The second commitment we gave in Washington was that we would work within our region on nuclear security issues, and we will host a special workshop in Sydney with the International Atomic Energy Agency for our Southeast Asian neighbours on best practice in nuclear security standards. The third commitment we gave was that we would welcome an IAEA inspection of the reactor that we have at Lucas Heights, and that will happen in 2013. So each of the commitments that we've made, we've honoured. I will also be participating in the Nuclear Security Summit, looking to what more can be done in the future. In addition, today I will have bilateral discussions with President Lee of Korea. I've had the opportunity to meet him on a number of occasions, and I look forward to a bilateral discussion here whilst I am in his home. I will also be meeting with the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and the Prime Minister of Vietnam. I'm very happy to take questions.
Prime Minister, Australia starts from a fairly high base in terms of nuclear safeguards, so where do you go from here?
Well, we do start from a high base, so for some countries, of course, there are big strides forward that they can make. For us, because we start from a high base, we are identifying significant practical steps forward. I mean, they are small steps, but that's because we do start from a high base. But I do think it's important we've ratified the convention. I think it's important that we do have an inspection of Lucas Heights, and we can use our position in our region to help spread the focus on nuclear security throughout nations that aren't directly participating in the summit today.
Can you give us an idea what those things are?
What things we can talk about. Best practice discussions with our region can include the fact that we are at the forefront of using technology so that you use low enriched uranium rather than more highly enriched uranium. We have made that switch, so we have a capability of explaining the ability to not have the highly enriched uranium but use uranium of a lower grade, so that's important. Second, we are at the forefront of capability in forensic technology to detect illicit nuclear material. We can share that, and we can generally share our technology and ability to manage even a small-scale facility like Lucas Heights.
On the railway, the opposition has delivered a sort of chorus of outrage on this. Is there, in your view, or in the information you're getting from ASIO, any suggestion that this decision could be under review or reviewed at some later time?
Well, look, I don't talk about intelligence matters. The National Broadband Network is a piece of critical infrastructure. It is the future of our nation's telecommunications, and you would expect that as a government we would make the appropriate decisions to protect that critical infrastructure, and we have.